We were looking for a project to work in partnership with an agency where we wanted to address some of the women's issues. So I did a bit of research into art therapy for mental health, and then that was when the seed was planted. Plus, my connection to SKHKAC is my mum's from a stolen generation, so I wanted to work with an agency that I could trust, and they were women and they understood what was happening to our young mums.
SKHKAC is actually a very, very young Aboriginal organisation, a service provider agency.
There's always something happening. You know, it's not just one program. They're full on all the time, trying to support people in the community.
There was Diane Pete, who happens to be a Homey descendant. She is the managing coordinator of the Child and Adolescent Community Health Unit in Belmont.
When we were approached by the Aboriginal Health Unit for the women's group, they wanted a program that could help empower and heal and bring their women together from all the different metropolitan areas.
It was working with women who knew what had existed, what was around, how these young girls were feeling.
So when she came, we sat down and worked it out. We lodged the application to the Perth Children's Hospital Foundation. I went in and pitched, and we ended up getting the funding.
The process was to invite them to a place that was a safe environment where they could talk, feel safe in yarning, but also connect with other women that they wouldn't have the opportunity to do.
And it was really great that we could give something back to our young ones that are growing up, for they are tomorrow's leaders.
I got into this program through, well, I was starting a job seeker and PDAC programs because they were telling me to look for work, and I was a bit overwhelmed and stressed about it because I've got 3 younger ones under the age of 5.
The Bentley Health Group came to me as I went to their playgroups and stuff with my daughter. They came to me and thought it was a good idea that I attended this workshop.
So I was telling the Aboriginal health team about it, and they said, look, we've got a program that you can get into, and it's a art healing sisters program. And I said, yeah, all right, I'd love to get involved.
I came involved with the program through the Aboriginal health workers and stuff there. So they all put together all the single mothers and all the mothers that don't have time for themselves.
It got a lot of weight off my shoulders because attending to this covers the time for me to work. So I don't have to go out there looking for work, running around like a headless chook. I came here instead every Thursday, meeting new sisters, doing this healing program, doing artwork that I never thought I could do.
Seeing the women, when we first met them, were too shy to even look up from where they were sitting at their desk or the table.
Some of the artwork is just incredible. I'm paint stick people, that's me, but these girls they've blown it away with the art that they have created here.
And from that, you could see the women becoming more confident. They express themselves better. They just, you could see them yarning together without actually prompting.
One of the main focuses with the healing was the visual art component, because a lot of them said they couldn't paint or they couldn't draw, but You give anyone tools and you give them the confidence, then they can achieve anything.
Before I couldn't draw, now I can draw. And I thought people say they can't draw, but once you put your mind to it, you can.
Yeah, at first I thought, no, I'm not a drawer, I'm not an artist, I can't do this. And then I just said, you know what, Michelle, you can do it. You're a strong woman, like put your mind to it. And I did, and I actually come out with really nice art.
Yeah, we drew, picked out a flower every day and drew that. And the flower was meant to be drawn to us, how we were feeling. My artwork, I'd done a portrait of myself, a drawing, and I'd done some paintings and stuff that meant stuff to me. So my family was an inspiration for those.
I did a thing with my 2 kids, like drawing, pencils up there and flowers, and they got the lizards and other stuff like there.
There's a lot to learn, and so far it's so good.
So this program was about empowering the self, looking at the self through creative means. So through art and through yarning, through cultural activities, through the sisterhood.
I was really impressed with these mums. They just started very shy at the beginning. It took a little bit of time, but then it started to just pour out of them.
Then all of a sudden, gee, I am somebody, I am, you know. I have got an identity, and this is part of my identity because I'm able to do this. And
it's all for a reason, and that come out when you see the power of the woman's spirit, the power of the woman's art, the power of the woman's way. Still strong, they're still powerful, and don't change, ladies. Do not change. That's where it all comes from. You're the heart of the family, you're the strength of the family, you're the one everyone goes to, so make sure, you keep on doing what you're doing.
We've done a lot of learning about like wildflowers and how they heal people.
I find it is a way of healing. It's your self-expression.
We got, Elta made us, before we went to class, she smoked us with the gum leaf and stuff there.
So every time we come in, we'll get smoked, have all our problems taken off us by that.
Release all bad energies and all the stuff up there. So when you go into the classroom, you're relaxed and calm. And
it's very important to have sisters come together culturally in a way that was practiced in old cultural ways.
It's medicine, but it's like the removal of negative energies.
If you go back to all those things, then you start to not only belong in the group as a group of women, but also you belong to the country.
Every time I'd done my painting, I felt like I was healing myself, and I felt like a better person to be out in the community and stuff.
It's really important because if they're not, they're isolated in their home, so they're not connecting with the outside world. They're not looking at their culture. They're not drawing from the benefits of their culture.
Yes, it did. It made me feel like I had a purpose, like I started learning something and getting good at it.
I reckon it's good because all the mothers, all the single mothers and all the other parents that's struggling with, with kids and stuff there, need time to themselves.
And yeah, it made me really connect more to culture and being part of the land.
Or for making friends, friendship, family connections.
Friends and stuff there, because you don't make friends and stuff when you're at home, stuck home with the kids, and it's good to make friends and stuff there.
What you're doing is you're giving them that sense of belonging.
When parents will say take new steps and really find themselves then the effect goes, it's a rippling effect that goes on to the children. And the children are going to be affected by more positive role models.
This is my son, Jeremiah. He's 5.
Yeah. Are you proud of Mummy?
Yeah.
Have you seen Mummy's artwork?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Good.
Their partners and their children and their mums and their uncles or the family that represented that came with them and shared their journey was just the feedback from how proud they were and how awesome, and even to the extent of, oh well, we're going to do more of it, we're going to do it from home, and we're going to teach our kids, you know, we're going to sit down and do our drawing and that with our children.
And he was doing painting at home while I was doing my work.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens after this, you know, and sort of follow up on the people that took part in the program, and hopefully it could be an ongoing thing.
The best outcome is the mums have come here, they've been safe here, safe to be themselves, safe to be able to talk freely, and to also indulge in something that they enjoy, that they can later in life, if they want to, sell their pieces of art.
I would love them to try this program all over Australia and get a lot of other mums, women involved and stuff, and yeah, it's really good. It taught me something. So it's good.
I told a lot of friends and family about it, and a lot of girls, and they said, look, where is this program? I would love to get involved. And I said, well, it's just about finished, but hopefully they're doing one next year. I can let you know about it.
And it was a great success, so we hope we get, as I said, it's a pilot, so I hope that we actually get funded for next year.
Look, if I had $1 million, I'd keep this program running for years to come. It's an excellent way for people to come, sit around, talk, discuss, you know, we all have very similar problems. So it's a safe venue to talk to people and discuss your issues, and to know that your family, your children are just in another room.
Oliver.